IER Energy writes in and asks, if the U.S. doesn't approve the Keystone pipeline, where will the oil resources go?
Well, that's a good question, and they can still bring it into the United States by rail or truck and go to refineries. That's a very inefficient way to move it. But China is making a power grab. They've already bought one of the largest energy companies extracting the oil, and they're encouraging Canada and willing to pay for a pipeline to lead it to the west coast of Canada and export it on ships to China. So the reality is the oil is going to be used somewhere in the world. And that's a good question for me, is the refineries in China don't have the environmental protections built in that we do in the United States. So if we're really worried about CO2 emissions from the heavier crude, don't you want it refined in an area that's going to be best able to reduce carbon emissions in that process?
Congressman Lee Terry, Republican of Nebraska.